Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Hey, Margaret! We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take...
King of Invocations, Grimp.
That's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. Mondstadt is already at the finals.
Really? Oh.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of... The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Well...
Unofficial turn?
That's right. You can sign up at any time.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are... Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk.
Paimon still thinks that... Just imagine it. Honorary night...
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the
Steambird?
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well,
Huge news stories. You sure...
absolutely. After all, I've seen it with...
Card Snatcher?
He stole it.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig... So, what do you think? Want to join me in my...
That does sound...
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's...
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well...
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then, well... Now then, before we start investigating our... That monster...
Oh, so we're gonna...
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to... I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard...
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down. Never mind, just look... Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked...
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all...
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Up. The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus.
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you...
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some...
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's...
Super rich is a bit of a stretch.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the cards.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides,
isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of a...
Well said. Spoken like an
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by,
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story up, but don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for...
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation, then. Thanks again for bringing the... I will, and yet...
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue, the Mondstadt Regional...
All right! Paimon can't wait!
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Wow, so this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this...
Kaya? You...
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure...
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far?
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that.
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself!
Journalist from Fontaine? Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird?
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But...
Huh? What makes you...
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please!
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this Thanks, Trap.
Go get him, Kaya! So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pro... Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all... Charlotte! What happened? You just disappeared with the...
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want...
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strange. Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something Huh? Wait!
He's on the run!
After him!
Huh? You seem like you've done this before.
Who's our target this time?
Oh, you're too... He's heading toward Monster...
Now he's heading away from...
Take it easy.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped.
Why did he come all the way out here? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Quick! We need to rescue him!
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Suffocate!
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just...
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence?
Whoa, 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 whoa! No, no! Back at the tournament,
Really?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it. I could hardly believe...
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people... But after I gave him the card back, he let out a...
Or something like that.
I'm positive.
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal... After all, you weren't doing anything against the...
Right? Yeah, no, that...
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation shelling... My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Ooh!
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely on. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
into the wind.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is... Timmy!
Wow, Timmy!
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the...
I'm glad you're...
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card bags.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority...
Don't worry.
Wonderful.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster?
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the...
Sounds like they're a couple of socially...
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an but I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Maybe.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus... I heard Snezhnaya...
Well, the travel... Oh, okay.
The tournament has brought...
Sounds great!
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the this scene of...
It's about time
where merchants flock and all ships dock. Now I understand what that saying was trying to describe. Still, nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
Welcome to Liyue Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey. Lady Ningguang instructed me to wait for you here.
Oh, it's Ningguang.
It's Baiwen.
That's right, Byron. Paimon remembers that.
Lady Ningguang?
Yep, that's her. But why does Ningguang want to see us? Wait, and how does she even...
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed. She wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to...
What would she want with me?
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time. She also understands that in revealing the trip...
Wait, what? That's terrible.
Oh. No, it's just part of the job. But I'm surprised to learn that Lady Ningguang knows so much about my situation.
Paimon wouldn't be surprised. She seems to know everyone and
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two of you to join.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were best buddies with Lady Ningguang.
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade Chamber as honored guests a couple times. You know. But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff with Charlotte, it's probably gonna be best if maybe we can go ask around about the card snatcher while you have your meeting with Ningguang.
Oh, are you sure? Thanks. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's catch up and swap notes later. I'm actually pretty excited to meet Lady Ningguang, so I don't want to keep her waiting.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, follow me.
See you two later.
Sounds like Charlotte's a top-notch journalist, huh? Paimon's not sure what that exclusive news is all about, but... And if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be featured in her exclusive news too!
It feels like we're about to become famous.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks? There's always a lot of people coming and going. Maybe someone's seen people trading cards there.
Follow the wind. One with nature.
Hey there!
Hello!
Actually...
Genius Invocation TCG. Afraid I don't know anything about that.
Really? Sorry to bother you then. We'll try our luck somewhere else.
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you? All my fish are super fresh, you know.
Hi there, can we ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Have you noticed anyone here?
Cardbacks. Sorry. Just before...
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon.
I'll be alright.
Hi there! We'd like to ask you about something.
Oh, sure. Ask away. The ship's already set sail anyway, so...
Have you seen anyone collecting card backs?
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game, but I'm usually preoccupied with thinking about the sea. I've never paid too much attention to it.
It's fine. We'll ask someone else.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
Well, this got off to a slow start. Let's try somewhere else.
Hey, you two. Looking for someone?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Kazuha!
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some... Looks like you have questions. May I be of any help?
Well, long story...
I see. Well, the harbor breeze is as peaceful and pleasant.
Huh.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes. Oh, by the way, it seems there's a competition being held nearby. I stopped to
Wait! Have you never played it before, Kazuha?
No, I haven't. The captain brought a small...
That's called the Casket of Toad! You should give it a try, Kazuha! Paimon can teach you! Paimon, after we teach you the rules, we'll also...
But what about this card snatcher?
Oh! Good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old friend that she nearly forgot about our promise to our new friend. Now where should we go next? Huh? Hey, look over there. Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt? What's she doing here?
Huh. I just noticed the logo at her waist.
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide...
Looks like she's having some trouble.
Which way is it?
Hey there! You look lost.
You frightened the life out of me! Huh? Oh, I recognize...
Yep! Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Kaitahara Kazuha. It's a strange coincidence running in...
Hello? Hello! My name's Kirara. I'm a courier for Inazuma's Koman...
I know Komania Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services.
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inaz... Our company just recently began expanding its services overseas. Which is great for me, because now I basically get... Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time. Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral?
Yeah, we know the place.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Time to go.
Come and see these rare, precious curios.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. That last line could use some work.
Here we are! This is it!
Oh, why, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? And I see you've brought some friends, clients, business partners, new associates?
Maybe leave the introductions to Paimon. This is Kaitahara Kazuha, and this is Kirara.
Hello. It is an honor...
Greetings, old friends and new. So, what brings you all to Wangsheng Funeral? Wait, don't tell me. Is it our latest promotion? Well, I'm touched that you journeyed all this way.
No, we were just giving Kirara...
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm your Komania...
Let me see. Yes, I've been expecting this. Delivery services these days make everything so much easier. I used to have to send my consultant running to and fro for this kind of thing. Say, Kirara, how flexible as your company in terms of delivering different types of goods. How about a living person? And what about someone who's more in between alive and dead?
Her tails are standing up on end.
Guess that's a no. Well, maybe we can talk about potentially
Could I trouble you to take a moment and leave a 5-star review?
5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even 6. No, much too low. Service this good deserves at least 8. In fact, 9. 1 extra for going the extra mile.
Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really. But your enthusiasm means a lot. All right, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions. No, not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff.
So chances are that we'll see.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Although, hopefully next time it won't be because I'm lost.
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Who.
Oh, do you...
Once in a while, I throw words at each other and see what sticks.
Yeah, there's no need for self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves flutter in the wind that you are a man of culture. Anyway, I'm preparing for the tournament final that will be held shortly.
Tournament final? Ooh, you mean the Genius Invocation?
Yeah, that's the one. My next opponent is no small fry. Most of the time he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd. So I have a strong feeling that this will be
And shouldn't you be focusing on your...
Because skill doesn't thrill, unless you've also got style.
What?
Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation too. Ever heard the saying, it takes 2 flint to light a fire? Same principle applies when you're trying to make an impression.
That sounds like it makes...
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight. Often, the two opponents find they have much in common.
See? New guy gets it. What did I say? A man of culture.
You flatter me, Director Who. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your competitive aspirations into your line.
Oh, we have an expert among us. Hey!
As much as I'd like to oblige,
Perfect! Paimon really wants to...
since everyone is so willing to offer their...
So there you have it! Those are the rules! Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play. Well, think you can handle it from here, Kazuha?
I think I've got it. Thank you, Paimon-sensei.
Sensei? Wow! Paimon's never been called that before!
Well, Kazuha, ready to go one-on-one again?
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Who.
Any last words before the duel begins?
One moment.
Oh. Wow, that was fast.
All right.
Whoa, things are really heating up.
Minds like sharp blades clash. Friendship forged through cards and dice. Autumn leaves burn.
The birds are chirping, the weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 pirate. My turn. Chi?
Talk about an exciting...
Good thing I was able to send off. I have to say, it's hard to believe that
I owe it all to Paimon-sensei's teaching.
Huh? You really mean that? Ah, shucks! Now Paimon's embarrassed. Well, Kazuha, did you enjoy Genius Invocation TCG?
Yes, indeed. There's a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of the match can swing in an instant.
Oh, seems the world's gained yet another TCG player.
Ka-ching! When did you get here?
Shortly after these two had begun their match, everyone seemed so focused on the game that I didn't want to interrupt. You must be Kaedehara Kazuha? Your reputation precedes you. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Please, the honor is all mine. I have heard great things about the esteemed Yuhang from Captain Beidou.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed, if we ever have the opportunity, I too would like to play a match with you.
Wow! Kazuha's already lined up his next opponent!
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at Yujing Terrace is playing Genius Invocation TCG these days.
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. When we get back to the turn, and please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of—
I am grateful for your kindness, Kuching.
Pleasure. Also, Hutao, the final is about to start. I just came to make sure you're aware.
Don't worry. It might look like thorough preparation is the key to victory after all.
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
All right, back to the task at hand. We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you seen—
Card backs? You mean like the kind with a treasure chest design on it?
Yes, exactly, that's the one.
Funny, the word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning. He said that—
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun then.
In that case, try Uwang Hill. I think that's where he should be.
If I may ask, what else is this alleged— I see.
I think I'll go with the Traveler.
All right, see you later.
With so many people rooting for me.
All right, let's go find
Hey, don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
Chongyun, we found you!
Paimon! Traveler! And... Hello, I am Kaedehara Kazuha. Hi, I'm Chongyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy lost his friend while they were playing hide-and-seek.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away, but I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
Uh-oh, it could be dangerous to get lost out here in the wilderness.
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit.
Okay, then let's start looking in that direction.
Time to go.
Little you? Little you? Not the treasure hoarders again. Oh, let's hope little you didn't run into them. Seriously, why are we always running into these guys?
Hey, everyone! Have a look at this.
Are those genius invocation cards?
Oh, I know that one! Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite thing. She takes it with her everywhere.
So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Wait a moment. Did little Yu's father also give her a small box to store the cards?
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Yes, as long as she's still...
Quick! Get our casket of tomes out! Let's see.
Little you!
Little Fong? I was trying to find a hiding place, but
Don't worry. We've already taken care of... But Uwang Hill is full of yin energy.
Yes, sir. We won't do it.
thank you for rescuing me.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Hang tight.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Huh. Guess we use it so often when we're playing cards that it didn't occur to us to use it for anything else. What a nifty little gadget. The Sumeru scholars who invented it must be super brainy. Oh, by the way, Changyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it! I let a thief slip right through my fingers! Whoa. Deep breaths. Stay calm.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what his intentions were. If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same terms, I doubt I'd have sensed anything untoward either.
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands on it.
Did he happen to say anything?
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks. But I did hear him groan.
This guy sure talks to himself a lot. Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it. But first, we should stop by the venue.
Then I guess I'll take Little Fong and Little Yu home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief. Sure.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did...
Time to go.
Time to go.
What an incredible...
What? We missed the final again?
You're back.
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu Tao, did you win your match?
Of course! It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good old wham bam. I'd like to thank my fam! My opponent was no pushover. We both took out I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters and the... Can you guess what happened next? Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released...
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion. It was all over before I could say, Pyre, pants on fire.
Wow, sounds like your poem.
Director whose playstyle is rapid but graceful. Like a...
Luck is a key ingredient in every success.
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte!
Yep, I have to say, the tea and... Oh, wow, you must be Kaedahara Kazuha.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes. Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the...
My oh my. I had no idea.
That's all in the past now. I count myself.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose that I treat everyone to a meal.
Oh? Sounds like it's Vic. You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue.
This is great. We can have a nice...
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the card snack?
Sure did. Investigating is what we...
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for us.
I've also heard some things about this cards.
Already?
A new card back appeared on the market recently. Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their... I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing...
Is there anything else unusual about these?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure. All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
The mystery of this card...
It doesn't matter. Given how...
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often it is encounters with the unexpected. For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all around Tevat.
By the way, does Captain Beto...
Yes. In fact, she...
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beto's. I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so...
Sure. But please be gentle when you inevitably defeat her in Genius Invo...
Last night was so much fun! Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone! gets more and more curious about the two inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's... Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany. By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations? Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous.
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward, but that only fueled the debate further, and the book's sales skyrocketed. It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has been... Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more copies after this.
You can be sure that...
Fox Lady?
Yeah, Yai Miko!
Oh yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be drinking coffee and talking about newspapers.
Sounds like bosses are the same.
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much huh? Wait. Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It's A!
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Oh? Who is this?
Allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few days. Anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A. She's Inazuma's Archon.
What? You mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder? Hello. Please forgive me for not...
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so...
Right, each of your acquaintances is more impressive.
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and festivities, along with everybody else.
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet...
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by me.
She's probably fine. Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous... So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament.
Well, in fact...
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card games are like. I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
The semifinals?
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended. The reason being
that she lost to me. And when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was quite a humiliating defeat. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
What a unique friendship.
You're right, though. I should make an effort to get out. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, it seems that some people continue to fear that in some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
Oh, dear, dear.
Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it. I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that divine priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent?
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade-in-arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support? Good choice.
Miko, come on. No...
I know. The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk?
Time to go. Time to go.
Hey, compadre. And Flying Lavender Melon.
Oh, bull chucker! Don't call Paimon that in pub!
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito? Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring...
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifier.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. Besides, it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady? Sandy Mamma Mia, whatever her name was?
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking card backs. I lost my match because...
But the style of card backs in a player...
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll definitely draw a better hand.
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different.
Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in,
See? He agreed.
All right, that's it. I know how to settle this. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got... But the Traveler probably has cool card backs, too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck.
Hey, quit busting my chops! Really? All right, well, just come find me whenever you have some time to...
Actually, we were looking for... Or, as Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently called her...
You're one to talk,
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far. Why don't you ask Kujo-Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of...
Okay. But don't forget about your compadre here, all right?
Hi, Sara. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semi...
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Goro! Good to see you!
Hello, you two. Is there something that...
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the final...
Who are you rooting for, Sara?
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for...
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi...
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses.
Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have...
It's nice to see 2 generals who were once enemies on the battlefield.
Do not be mistaken. I speak... The moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated that... I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy, but after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady Guj...
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side, too!
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly.
All right, then I'll get...
One with nature.
Kokomi!
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too.
Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Yes. The soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see...
Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
Well, can you...
Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka. And a little further than that, there's Yashiori Island. Nope, can't see Watatsumi.
Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from now. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, even when friends argue, they still need time to...
You okay, Kokomi?
Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topic. Yes.
Huh?
Who wins and who loses is... What's important is that her...
Yes. More people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami Island from this day forward. The point I hope to make, even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing... You could say that I'm playing cards. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too.
Yes, partly.
You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sara warned us that she'll be a cunning opponent.
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament as a chance to resolve our differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of stratagems for the match.
Wow! Paimon's really looking forward to the final now! And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time, no matter what! Paimon won't let herself get distracted, not even by all the tasty snacks and eat...
Thank you. All right, let's go.
Into the wind.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent. Ooh, that's a nice title. Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Talk about a coincidence, right? What are the chances?
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatch.
Sorry, you said the...
Oh, let Paimon explain. Really?
But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start. Let me put it this way, though. The key to is actually Kirara.
Huh? Wait, what? Me?
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same.
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. What should we... If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her... is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations. Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine versus Sangonomiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
Now, to find out who will play first.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep. You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
Round 1, begin! And the winner is... Sangonomiya Kokomi, the Divine Priestess from Watatsumi Island.
She won! Kokomi did it!
Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you. Kokomi! That was a real nail-biter, but you did it! That Miko is a crafty one, pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated. Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning the match around.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting behind my back?
Not at all! Paimon was just saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun competition. We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How about a rematch?
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play. However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you. I'll go play with Goro instead. It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Now, back to our conversation. Kirara, you've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
Yes, and therein lies the clue. You mean, Kirara is the card snatcher?
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. I mean, a yokai like this.
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the thief. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Really? And what destination is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address. But I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you? I used to hear stories about that when I was
No, I'm only the divine priestess of Wata. Well, after all I've said so far, have you arrived at the same answer as me?
We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief. We've run into Kirara multiple times. No, the contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. We came to Inazuma because the contents were probably genius invocation cards. Every nation Kirara... The contents were light and... No, that doesn't seem... No, that doesn't... No. Every nation Kirara visit... The thief is likely using Culminate... No, that... Kirara's deliveries contain the
Yes! You nailed it! Huh? So the car...
But there's still one thing that doesn't quite add up. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing doesn't make sense.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief. Yes, the person you've been tracking most likely is one. It seems the other members had already obtained the card back since...
Now that I think about it, collecting all those cards...
But why isn't the... Because he's too slow. From your explanation, he's only committed theft. I suspect that this person isn't...
Then there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason...
Yes, this is a... What is the thief's objective? Unfortunately, there's no way to know.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company ever found out, I'd be fired. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble, of course. At this point... maybe it would be best for you all to...
Good idea! Going to the delivery location. And if the recipient really is a bad guy...
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen from... Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from... All right, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point, but on one condition. You have to promise that you'll hide...
No problem. You...
Also, even if the customer is...
Next up, Sumeru!
Well, good luck. You'll have to...
Wherever in this world...
It's about time for us to head to Sumeru and investigate that group of thieves.
let's head to Caravan Rebot first.
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
We just need to head a short way towards the desert. It's not far.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn out to be rotten, you can let the bodyguard deal with them.
Good point. A bodyguard. Oh, look! Isn't that Sino? Sino!
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose a customer's information.
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra, Sino. He's the leader of the Matra and always takes criminal activity very seriously.
Wow. How do you know so many powerful people?
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the Genius Invocation Tournament?
Tournament? The tournament has already finished.
Really? Then how did you do, Sino?
I am now the official king of invocations. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment, and drew... I can explain it later. Anyway, I have time.
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's happening. Paimon's parched now. How many times is Paimon gonna have to explain everything?
I can accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
What do you think, Kirara?
All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering the parcel. I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Okay, we'll go hide.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know if you're in trouble?
Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the package. If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, but if they turn out to be the thieves we're after, then I'll...
Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do that?
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down the law.
Oh! No way! I'm not getting on the ground! That would be way too embarrassing! Besides, don't you think that would look suspicious?
You think so? Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
Oh! This is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am. Have you ever considered a career in writing news headlines, Sino?
Oh no.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late. Listen to me. If they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that, then you can come round them up.
You're not going to lay down?
No, I'm not laying down! Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Reebot towards the desert, near the first flaming flower.
That's the most suspicious address Paimon's ever heard.
Near the first flaming flower... Oh, we're here!
Huh? There aren't any houses around here.
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package. I've had customers do that in the past. We're still a little early. In the meantime, why don't the rest of you go find a place to hide? And remember, watch my tails for the signal.
Time to go.
We'll hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
Paimon's sure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do. What? As in her tails?
Yeah, we get it. Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You from Culminate Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
Where's the package?
Yes. This is your package. Here you go. I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents may have shifted.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside, have you?
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you...
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Hey, you. Are you...
Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a bunch of... I'm no good at lying. And I can't keep my tails from moving everywhere.
Look, she's giving a signal. But, wait, Paimon doesn't...
I nearly forgot. This just happens to be my... If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. Maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions.
Seriously? There's no way
Something's not right. I can feel it.
Oh,
Come on, boss. Enough talk.
Yeah, nobody will ever know any...
then...
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star review.
They got a knife! Forget the signals! We gotta save Kirara!
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
Huh? Wait, that's Sino! The General Mahamatra!
Sino!
Don't worry.
Had I known you...
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining from you two.
Yes, General Mahamatra,
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything.
What's inside the pack?
Card backs. Genius invocation...
Are they the kind with a treasure chest?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that? We're just a group of treasure...
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing some...
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big!
All across Teyvat?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the... After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization. But, seems like...
So what does any of that have to do...
Well, the problem was But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently...
So you were the ones who print...
Yeah, because first you bury it so no one else can take it, then just add a little bit of...
Hey, shut it!
It appears you consider this ridiculous...
No. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand, then wipe it off after. And it'll look like...
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Oh, and for those of you...
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will...
He's right. The time and the other details are...
Let Paimon see. Oh, there it is.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of communicating information. But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted to Genius Invocation. All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. Not only that, they were even using our card backs and showing them off. But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card backs to other players.
Ah, you were afraid that your...
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs and we had them shipped back. We feared that our plans had already been discovered, so we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different... But to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the...
Huh? Oh, so the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue. Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the person who sold the card back in...
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure...
There! I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for our...
You'll each receive your due punishment. I've taken care of the criminals for now. I'll be escorting them back to... I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different person when he's working.
All right. Goodbye for now.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumero Regional Tournament!
All right. Go ahead.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what...
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game. It's an art form. It allows people to meet others, make friends. I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will not escape the punishment of lightning.
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm, no need to get worked up. Now let me think. Not so genius thieves behind mysterious treasure chest card back plot finally...
Got decked? You get it? Like cards and punching?
Yes, that'll work nicely.
These two make quite the team when it...
If that's all, then I should get going. I'll inform the other areas not to be gamed by these thieving treasure hoarders. We will.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon thought for sure those card backs would lead us...
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime scheme. Oh, I definitely have everything I need for...
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious inventors of Genius Invocation TCG.
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game. In that case... How...
Huh? You mean it...
Mm-hmm. I would have invited Sino along too.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer information?
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company. This package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership of the package?
Yep. The holding period
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Well, it turned...
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if this package is left undelivered. So, I took the initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually,
Wow,
Well, I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true genius...
Oh, sounds like another news...
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's really curious. What do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
All right, then follow me to Vimara Village. The clues pointed to Vimara Village, but I'm not sure of which house they live in exactly. Guess we'll have to ask around.
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
I only know his name is Garvapitum and that he's a scholar from the academia.
Garvapitum. Got it. Do you know where Garvapitum lives?
I'm afraid I've never heard that name before.
He's a scholar from the academia.
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned. Are you sure you've got the right name? Actually...
Sounds like he doesn't know. Let's go ask someone else.
Time to go.
Hey there! We're looking for a scholar named Garvapitum.
Garvapitum? I never heard of him.
Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty... I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay. Vamara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax, which is why I chose to come back here.
Got it, thank you.
Don't mention it. If life is ever treating you hard, you can always come and live here for a while.
Time to go.
Hello, are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Do you know where a scholar by the name...
Garvapidum.
You know him?
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay. He said he needed to unwind a little. But hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved in. He doesn't seem to be very outgoing. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding.
Yeah, you could say that.
Her tails are moving again.
Ah, I see. He's staying up above. Look for the...
Great! Thank you very much!
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
Time to go.
This is the place. Let's try knocking and see if he answers. Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapidum.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Garvapidum.
A package. For me.
Yes, it's from a Mr. Gulab.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness.
Don't say that. After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG.
Say what? He's one of the creators of...
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to...
You're right. You really wouldn't mind listening? All right then. I knew Gulab ever since we were kids. Other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar. Later, we both entered the academia, and he became...
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Yes, but before long, the Elazar... After that, he became bedridden. He received treatment in the hospital. I would go see him in the hospital every day.
He must have been worried that he was...
I know. But I couldn't bear to just... We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards. Over time, those cards became the basis for... It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study...
Aw, don't be sad. Not to mention a lot...
After he passed away, I tried to play the game with someone else. But every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still sitting there at the table. I know it was all in my head, though.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler. Paimon would probably find herself talking to the wind, as if the Traveler could hear.
Yes, Everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation, saying that I'm one of its creators. But to be honest, without Gulob, what meaning does the game have anymore?
Garvapidum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
Right. What's this?
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulob, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You don't have to visit every day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn. Gulob, are you okay?
Garvapidum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby. Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Gulob. That rascal. He was always this way.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself.
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet others.
That's right! We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words. You're right. Gulob. Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter? I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. What a waste it is to never have used it. If he were here now, I know... Hey friends, how about a game of...
Garvapidum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to...
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just...
Would you say that was your yokai intuition?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I guess I just didn't want to let the center sentiment go to waste.
Anyway, I think that... Oh. That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone. Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance... After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yeah! You could say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the new friends we made.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive... Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma.
Will do. I'm sure we'll... And maybe we'll play Genius in...
There's no rush. I'll have another talk with him.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.